Hello, Aries, and welcome to your June 2021 tarot reading. So, if you're new around here, my name is Jenna Dayle. I am an intuitive tarot reader, and my intention in this space when I read in general like this is directly related to people who are trying to reprioritize themselves and come back to themselves. So in this tarot reading and in all my tarot readings here, we just start by setting the intention. And we're going to set the intention that this reading is focused on Aries and Aries Rising. It is focused on you. It's going to tap into your energy, show you how to reprioritize yourself, unhook from codependency, find more alignment in your joy and your values, and let you express yourself with ease and flow in your life, your relationships, and your business. Amazing. Let's get started. I hope you set that intention with me, Aries. Let's go ahead and begin with an oracle card to guide us in. This is the Hero's Journey deck, and it's just going to allow us to begin to pull out a theme for you, Aries, for June 2021. If you'd like a personal reading from me that really goes deep into something specific for you with these same intentions in mind, to refocus, to find that inner clarity and that ease of expressing yourself, reprioritizing yourself, and coming back to yourself. You can do that through my website, jennadayle.com. I only have one reading available, so whatever you need is that single reading, and you can tell me in the form you fill out. It is a video reading that you get to keep forever, and I can usually get it to you within 48 hours at the moment. All right. Let's get started. So setting an intention for June, which has a lot of energy. We have a Mercury in retrograde in Gemini. We have a new moon on the 10th. We have a full moon later. Also, our new moon is a solar eclipse in Gemini. So lots going on. We also have Cancer. Venus moving into our Cancer sign, so lots of energy in June. Celebrate the sacred gap and give thanks for buffer time. Amazing. So Aries, this is mostly Aries rising if you're here, but Aries, you are in a time where you have all these ideas and you have all these things you want to do, and you may even be creating them. Maybe you want to start talking about them, and yet there's this gap here. And it's to celebrate. So this feels like a purposeful break. This feels like a time when you're taking what you've created and also considering what you want to say, what your message is to people. Maybe in work, maybe your message, how you're expressing yourself to friends. And that there is this buffer time to refine, to sit with yourself, to ground into your expression, and kind of do the work behind the scenes, right? And just kind of allow that spacious buffer time to prepare. I gotta put that up there. Very beautiful energy here. All right, so let's get started into your actual spread, Aries, and let's dig a little bit deeper here into this. Sounds like a beautiful month to kind of sit back and not rush into projects, Aries rising, and just be really intentional with, with your resources. Yeah. So just being very careful. I feel like there's something maybe you're integrating emotionally, you're integrating something from inside. You can see her sitting here in the flow of things. Feels like a very emotional card. And so you might just be sitting with your emotions before you figure out what to say. before you figure out how you want to communicate, how you want to show up in some certain part of your life. All right, give me something for Aries rising and Aries. All right. I'm going to skip my deck over here. So this is you in the situation. Page of Cups. Page of Cups fits brilliantly with this theme of kind of having buffer time, kind of being in your head, considering new emotions, working through the mindset of that and how you want to show up and move forward. There might be some new things happening emotionally, new things that are fulfilling to you, that you're still wrapping your mind around being confident enough to express that. We've also got the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups, which came out reversed, even though I know it's on its side here. I feel like the situation, you've got some friend things happening, possibly communicating with friends, maybe with this Three of Swords here, there's almost this healing energy that's possible for you when it comes to your friend groups. If you have kind of been in fear of maybe communicating because of your friends, maybe it is your friend group or the groups you're in at work, like this idea of being with your community. Maybe you've been really worried about the way they're going to perceive you. Are they going to celebrate you? And maybe they haven't in the past. And it's this idea of being really kind of fearful of even stepping into a friend group that will celebrate you for what you're doing right now. And just really looking at how you can heal that relationship that's coming forward, because the Three of Swords here is kind of telling you in reverse that it's possible to kind of undo this. It's possible to go back. It's possible to heal this. This energy is kind of leaving the building. This what's been weighing on your heart when it comes to your friends, maybe sharing emotionally, sharing your projects with them, sharing your work with them. I feel like it's loosening up a little bit. It doesn't feel quite as hard, as heartbreaking as it has been. So let's take a much deeper look at things here. We have the Empress, the Page of Wands, the Wheel. We also have the Knight of Pentacles here. We've got the Four of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Wands. Let me just put that there. Let me move this so that I have some room here. All right. We've also got the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. That makes a whole lot of sense. Underneath, we've got the Three of Cups, which is playing nicely with this card here with the purples. The idea that this is about your friendships, coming back to yourself in your friendships, coming back to your friendships, coming back into preparing to step back into friendships in a way where you get to be who you are. You get to be the person you're passionate about here. What I see here going on internally is that you're just in a space where you're pursuing what you love. You're getting ready. Again, give this buffer time. Celebrate the gap. You know, the Empress is this lovely pregnant woman because she's the mother and the creator. And the idea is that there is this gap time that happens between planting a seed, getting ready for it, and then birthing it out into the world. And you are in that process right now. You are in that sacred gap, in the in-between. And right now, I feel like your whole soul and energy is in total education mode. You might be learning something new, following kind of the breadcrumbs of your passion here. And how does this relate to friends for you? And so asking you that so that this becomes less of a general read where I tell you how it applies, because obviously we have, numerous viewers whose situations will be nuanced. But ask yourself, how am I expressing this in my friendships? Am I being supported by them? are they capable of that? And I just haven't believed it yet. Have you shared what you're creating with them, the thing that hasn't been birthed yet, but that you are following passionately here? I feel like you've shifted through some change recently or in the last 6 months, and maybe you're like, will my friends still understand me? There is, again, the opportunity here to loosen that energy on your heart and show up in celebration. What you need to know here is the Four of Swords reversed. And I think what I am feeling from this and seeing also in your outcome of the Two of Swords is you are still in protection mode. You know, you need to know that, Four Swords reversed is the idea that, you just can't seem to let this rest. You can't seem to put down these thoughts. And maybe you're just not, I don't say not trying, but it's the idea of like, you haven't considered that that's an option maybe, or maybe you just haven't been able to see it in yourself, Aries and Aries rising. You haven't been seeing that there is this energy in you at play that doesn't want to look at it, that is afraid of the outcome. And because of that, there's no rest for your thoughts here. I don't want to say it's consuming you, but it's on your mind, and yet you don't want to make a decision. Because whatever decision you make, staying out of a decision, doing nothing, with the Two of Swords, the doing nothing here is the idea of you don't want to see that there's a choice. Because sometimes doing nothing, like the Empress, and it's not doing nothing, it's being in this gap, it's giving you buffer time, it's kind of moving and integrating things behind the scenes. The Two of Swords is like, I don't want to see what's possible. I'm doing nothing because I'm trying to stay out of it and protect myself. And so because of that energy, whatever the change brought with this energy around your friends, maybe not believing in your friends, maybe experiencing a situation that didn't go well, or just fear that they won't celebrate you, like maybe that's not possible for them, or you have a mindset that it's not possible. You don't want to see that you can make a choice and experiment and try things. You want to protect yourself, and because of that, you're not seeing that it's all mindset here. And so we want to, what I call, write this card, because it's upside down. We want to move it right side up in the sense of you need a little rest. You need to be resting. And your friendships will come in and support you when they're ready, and when you're ready to move out of self-protection mode around them. Because I think your friends really want to talk to you. I see Eight of Wands here for them. This is external energy. And so there's lots of spirited conversation coming towards you. There's lots of communication that maybe they want to be having. Now we are in Mercury retrograde through June, and that's right in your communication house. So the idea of, maybe you still do need some buffer time, and I see you still taking it, not necessarily always from a really sacred sovereign space, but you are needing more time to sit with this, to get yourself past this whole security protection space. And so, but it's like they want to talk. They want pieces of your time. They want to communicate about this. One of the best things to do, Knight of Pentacles, you're moving into this time where you're going to take it slow with them. Now, maybe you're creating new friends, and so it's taking slow time to kind of create trust to get to kind of this sort of friendship level. Or it could be old friends reaching out to you. And it's okay to tell those people, those friends, hey, I really do want to talk about this, but like I'm kind of in this season where I just need some alone time, some space, and like, can I reach out in a month or in a few weeks when I feel ready? But they want to talk. There's this energy, this spirit that people do want to reach out for you. They do want to be talking to you. The Ace of Pentacles here is just, you're holding some fear about this thing you're creating and this life and this passion that is creating a new beginning for, what your life looks like, what your business. You might be starting a new business here, or moving towards like a new career path, a new home, a new way you're making money. Maybe your life kind of looks different than your friends are used to, right? You've had this change that you listened to and followed. And you might be feeling like on the outside here of your friends. And it's like, if you fully own, Aries, what you want to do, what your life looks like now, or what you're moving towards, I think you fear that it's going to cause rifts. And I think you fear how to communicate about it to your friend group, and what friend group will support you here. Just know that it is an opportunity to loosen all this energy. And just know, like, take time. Knight of Pentacles, things are built slowly. Things shift slowly sometimes. And that's the same here. Your Ace of Pentacles isn't happening overnight. You're putting in the work. And for some reason, that is going to give you time to deal with this friend thing, okay, that you have going on. Amazing. Okay, let's pull you a strategy card here for the month. Aries and Aries Rising, and we will leave you there. But if you would like to go deeper, if you would like a more specific reading on your friendships, your business, and more specific to your life, again, I have a really low cost video reading on my site, jennadayle.com. You can head over there and click order a tarot reading. And it's the only one. You fill out the form as personalized as you like. Oh, and I usually can get those to you within 48 hours. It is a video reading that you get to keep. All right. Give me something for Aries and Aries Rising here. Refuse to be used. This is really interesting energy here, Aries. This could be why you're in protection mode, why you're kind of both in heartbreak, but also that it's possible to loosen this. Did you get used? Were you used by friends before, manipulated by friends before? This is telling you to just pull away from all that fear, and don't be the victim in the situation, meaning, self-pity isn't action. It isn't serving us. We can be like, hey, I didn't like that. That caused me some emotional pain. I can see how it's put me in self-protection mode. But you have so much power here to do your own thing, to choose how you keep showing up, to choose to release energy. So this is like, don't be sitting at home like, poor me, and I'm just waiting for them to communicate. This is like, go do your life, go do your thing. If something doesn't feel aligned with you anymore, if arrangements with friends or friendships are feeling like, what? Maybe even groups of people, then that's okay. You can let them go. You deserve to be fully in your potential and not be used for it. So make sure you just love yourself here, take the time you need, and make a really aligned decision from that space, okay? Because I know that decision right now, it just feels really hard, right? Two of Swords here, it feels really hard. All right, Aries and Aries Rising, that is it for you. Again, do head to my website while I'm still doing video tarot readings for the public, and get a reading to go deeper, or maybe on a whole other topic. All right, guys, I will see you later. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. That really helps me out here as I grow, and we'll see you next time. Bye.